God's priority assignment for mankind. For the last 35 years, this simple mandate laid down by Jesus Christ has been my life's mission. And it continues to regulate my life decisions today. The benefits that have come from this commitment have been beyond my expectations. Which is one reason why I am wholeheartedly committed to assisting you in understanding this wonderful reality of kingdom living. Below I have laid out the practical process of fulfilling this mandate so that you can see clearly that this is one priority we must reorder. Our first instruction from Jesus is to seek. This means to pursue, study, explore, understand, learn, and consider. Seekers must have a desire to know and possess a passion for the object of their search. To seek means to give diligent dedication to and to preoccupy oneself with that which one is seeking. The kingdom must be pursued, studied, understood, and learned. Second, Jesus tells us to make the kingdom first. In other words, the kingdom must be our top priority. The principal thing to place before all others is most important. We must place the highest value on the kingdom of God, setting it above everything as our primary focus. The kingdom must be placed above everything else and should have no competition. It must be our highest priority. Jesus then instructs us to seek first the kingdom. This is the most important aspect of the mandate and must be carefully considered. First, it is important to understand that because a kingdom is not a religion, the priority of mankind should not be to seek a religion or some form of ritual. The word for kingdom in this verse is basileia, NT 923. The Greek equivalent of the Hebrew mamlaka, OT 4467. Translated in Genesis chapter 1:26 as dominion. Both words mean dominion, sovereign rule, kingdom, reign, or royal power. In this book, we will focus on this concept in detail because it should be our priority and because it is generally an unknown or misunderstood concept in most modern cultures. In practical terms, a kingdom may be defined as the sovereign rule of a king over territory, domain, impacting it with his will, purpose, and intent. In this biblical text, the word kingdom, as used by Jesus, refers to God's government, God's rulership, God's dominion over the earth. The kingdom of God means God's will executed, God's jurisdiction, heaven's influence, God's administration, and God's impact and influence. In this book, we will use the following working definition. A kingdom is the governing influence of a king over his territory, impacting it with his personal will, purpose, and intent, producing a culture, values, morals, and lifestyle that reflect the king's desires and nature for his citizens. Jesus' final instruction to us in this verse is to seek also the righteousness of the kingdom. This is another vitally important concept that has been diluted in the waters of religion and must be recovered if we are to understand the kingdom and experience the abundant life all humans deserve. The word righteousness is actually from the discipline of law, not religion, and implies right positioning. To be righteous means to be in alignment with authority, to be in right standing with authority, to have correct fellowship with authority, to be in right relationship with authority, to be in legal or lawful alignment, and to be in correct standing with the law or regulations, principles of, and to fulfill the requirements of authority. In essence, righteousness describes the maintenance of the rightly aligned relationship with a governing authority so as to qualify for the right to receive governmental privileges. This is why Jesus emphasizes the kingdom and the need to be righteous so that you can receive all things added unto you. This promise includes all your physical needs, all your social needs, all your emotional needs, all your psychological needs, all your financial needs, and all your security needs. as well as your need for self-significance and a sense of self-worth and purpose. Therefore, as we have seen above, God established only two priorities for mankind: the kingdom of God and the righteousness of God. Kingdom refers to the governing influence of heaven on earth, and righteousness refers to right alignment and positioning with that government authority. Our highest priorities and greatest desires should be to enter the kingdom of God and thirst for a right relationship with God's heavenly government. But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you. Matthew chapter 6, 33 NKJV. Emphasis added. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Matthew chapter 5, 6. Emphasis added.